Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Loretta, and on this space I have open, honest, authentic, heart-to-heart conversations on matters pertaining to love, life, faith, and practically everything in between. If you're just tuning in, if you're just watching my videos, any of my videos for the first time, or if this is your very first video of me that you are watching, thank you so much for watching. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always watching my videos. So today I really don't want to spend so much time today. Today I want to talk about embracing your season. And I thought it fit to discuss this because in my very short time of living, I've come to realize that life is in phases. And I know many of you are probably thinking, why are you just realizing that? Of course, life is in phases. But it didn't occur to me until a point in my adult life where I realized that, okay, it seems that a lot of changes have been taking place. A lot of changes have taken place in my life over the years. And it will surprise you that not many people know this. And I can say this for a fact because I was at a point in my life where I thought, okay, this is where I'm going to end. This is where I'm going to die. But now that I'm a lot older, I now know that life is in phases, and many times one phase prepares us for the other. So that is the reason why it's important for you to embrace whatever season that you might find yourself. So why is it so what's this whole talk about embracing your season? Like I said earlier, it's important for you to embrace the season that you're in, because many times different seasons, different phases of our lives prepare us for the next season of our lives. And I'll give you an example. There was a time in my life where things weren't working out. You know, when you're just straight out of school, and you have not even straight out of school, maybe like straight out of secondary school, for example, and you have these big dreams, like you know, you have everything all figured out, and you just tell yourself, okay, so at the age of 20, I'm out of school, and then once I'm done with my bachelor's, I'll go straight for my master's, and after that I'll get a good job with probably an oil company, and then get married, have kids, and you know, maybe from there I'll just travel around the world. In my own case, after, my plan was to get into university and then graduate at the age of 19, because I got into the university quite early, and graduate from the university at the age of 19 and have my master's, and then, you know, get a very good job, probably as a newscaster. Get a good job probably as a newscaster, maybe in CNN or Al Jazeera, and then buy a very powerful car, build like 2 houses. Like I actually had those dreams, not bad dreams. Build like 2 houses, one for me, one for my parents, and then, you know, get married possibly, and have children, and build houses for those children. I had this really grandiose really grandiose dreams. So, but things didn't go according to plan, and I found myself, you know, life just began to happen. Right after school, I couldn't go for my master's because, well, the money just wasn't there. So I had to get a job, a very low paying job, so that I could pay my bills. And it was a trying season for me. There were days that I had to go without food for probably a whole day. Sometimes I would eat just once a day, and it's not like I was fasting. So it was a really trying time for me. And now that now that I'm where I am, I'm not going to say that I have everything that I ever wanted, but when I look back, I'm glad I had that experience, because most of the things that I learned along the way have gotten me to where I am today. Now, at that time, it was difficult, but one thing that I have learned is not to just wish away any season of your life. Any season that you find yourself in, ask yourself, what am I supposed to learn in this season of my life? Okay, where do I want to go to? Where do I plan to get to? How do I get there? And in this season that I'm in this phase of life that I'm currently in, how can I prepare myself for the next season of my life? So now that I'm, just looking back at those hard times, those trying times of my life, I'm grateful that I didn't just cross my legs, or just sit and throw a pity party for myself. I'm glad that even during that trying time, even during those difficult times, that I made steps, that I made an effort to learn about the things that I know now, that I made an effort to make good use of my time. So whatever season that you're in, maybe you're trying to get a job and the jobs are just not forthcoming. How about you take a course instead of just sitting down and wishing and feeling sad and feeling sorry for yourself and just comparing yourself to your friends who have jobs? How about you learn something, learn a skill, take a course if you can afford it, take a course, buy books, that place that you want to get to. How about you begin to read up on it? That job that you want to get, how about you begin to read up on it, begin to research on it, embrace your season. Now, so from everything that I've said, you can tell that I'm not saying just sit down and say, oh, I embrace my season, or just sit down and say, oh, well, I accept. I'm not saying be content with bad times. What I'm saying is that as much as you want the good times to come, don't just sit and wish for them to come. Embrace where you are and find out what you can do to take you to the next phase of your life, and find out what you need to learn. What do you need to learn in that season of your life? Find out what you need to learn in that season of your life and begin to learn it. There's so many things that I'm doing today that I learned at a point in my life where it looked like all hope was lost. But there are certain skills that I've learned. There are certain people that I have met that have made remarkable impact in my life today. And if I wasn't at that point in my life, I probably would not have met these people. I probably would not have learned the skills that I have now. So now that I'm where I am, it's not exactly where I want to be. I don't have everything I want, but because of my experience, I know better now. Because of my experience, I know why it's important for me to embrace where I am, even as I work towards where I want to get to. Okay, so I hope you learned a thing or two or three from this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos, share, tell your friends about this channel, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. I do hope that you come back over and over and over and over and over again. If you have a question, or if you want to leave me a comment or private comments, just shoot me a DM, writer_Jared, or send me an email at talktoretta@gmail.com. Or you can leave a comment below if you want to make your comment public. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.